Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to talk a little bit about the idea of Thanksgiving, its origination, and how we can learn some really key lessons from it. If you're alive, you have problems, which means that you're spending Thanksgiving and you're supposed to be completely happy and carefree and joyful for the day. But the truth is, you have something on your mind. So what do we do? How do we attack this situation? Are we supposed to just say Thanksgiving is not for us? Or perhaps there's deeper meaning and lessons for us to learn? I promised I wouldn't do this. I promised myself that I wouldn't read notes, but there were so many key factors I wanted to hit. First of all, the way you deal with a problem, you can either complain or you can learn how to be thankful. And I think that's actually the lesson we can pull out from Thanksgiving is to figure out how to be thankful within the challenges that we're experiencing. Give you an example. First of all, how did Thanksgiving come to be? So George Washington, November 26, 1789, he made Thanksgiving an official American holiday. During the Civil War, later on, Lincoln said it's going to be on Thursdays because otherwise the date was it was getting kicked around. Sometimes it was on this day, sometimes it was on that day. He wanted it to be an official day of the week. So the week that has November 26th, the closest Thursday to that date. What does that tell you? That tells you that in order to be thankful, you have to constantly think back and have what's called retroactive appreciation. What is Thanksgiving what exactly were we celebrating back then? So the Pilgrims and then all the colonists and then eventually Americans and many other countries celebrate Thanksgiving simply because the harvest came to fruition. They had a harvest, and so they wanted to celebrate. And they were thankful after all the work they put in, which is much more than the kind of work farmers would put in nowadays, that they had a harvest. Why a turkey? Very interesting. A turkey is only useful for its meat. Chickens can lay eggs, other animals can give milk. So they used an animal that didn't waste. By eating the turkey, they didn't cut off a useful supply for something for later on. Be thankful. You have to not make waste. Haste makes waste. The second thing, as I said, the harvest. What were they being thankful for? The actual harvest. So you have to remember to have appreciation for things. Why pumpkin pie? And in fact, some people don't use pumpkin pie. Some people use apple pie, sweet potato pie, but I think it's 43%, almost half of the people that have pie use pumpkin pie. And again, this comes back to the idea of celebrating the harvest. And when you're going to celebrate the harvest, you got to do it in style. You got to take something that's a rarity. I mean, how often are people eating pumpkins? The average person eating pumpkins during the year, let's eat pumpkins. Let's not eat something that's usual, but let's eat something that, is something a little bit more regal, let's call it. So again, as the topic says, how to be thankful and happy, we can learn our lessons from the turkey, the pumpkin pie, and the harvest. And that is, nobody's going to make you happy but yourself. The fact is that we are always going to be given reasons to be upset, hurt, complaining, unjustified. And in order to really find joy in your life and to be appreciative, like seems these guys are having a good time, you have to find reasons to be thankful. And so Thanksgiving is a holiday not just for an American, but for anybody of any religion that has the understanding that this life is all about challenges. And it's not about how hard you get hit, but about how hard you hit back, Rocky. And we have to keep in mind that in order to be happy, in order to be thankful, we have to constantly push ourselves and find the little sweet spots, like pumpkin pie. My mother was very big into the cranberry sauce on the turkey. Personally, I don't like turkey. I never understood. I would always prefer chicken. But now that I have an understanding, looking forward to it, because at the end of the day, the only person that can make you happy is yourself. And the only way to make yourself be happy is to be thankful. And just like any other skill, it takes work, and it's worth putting the effort in, because we'd rather have a happy life. So we can sit there and we can say, being thankful is for everybody else. I got so much stuff going on. Or we can understand that God gives us each what we can handle. And the whole point is to learn how to be thankful and how to grow and how to experience our life in the best way possible. And what better way than to have a day once a year called Thanksgiving, where you just have to stop whatever's going on. I have problems too. And just say, no, today I'm going to be thankful. I'm breathing, I'm smiling, I'm looking at the camera. There's so many things. We can go on and on and on. Anyways, thanks for listening. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Make sure every single person you know that's celebrating Thanksgiving subscribes. Very important part of this experience. Have a great one. God bless.